finished with the entrance. They've also did the basement plan, so that's why I said I realized that there's swimming cap and goggles as well, and tripods. They have newly put these.
Yeah, it was blocked by that bus, and now another one is coming.
Hello, it is 11:30 a.m. It's Sunday, June 11th. It's almost midday, and while today is the day off the construction work, I'll show you what it looks like. I already showed you in a part of yesterday's video. They've already done 2 floors of it, but look at the basement plan. Considering that they have finished with the entrance, they've also did the basement plan, so that's why I said they've already worked on 2 floors of this building. However, soon enough they are going to start working on the first floor above the ground, so it is going to get hecking noisy in the coming days. So if you haven't seen yesterday's video, I went out on the streets and outside of a mosque in which it was really packed prior to the Champions League final, which thankfully I got to watch. It was a hell of a fight throughout the game yesterday. Before the game kicked off, there was a Pepsi show that involved a group of singers dancing and showing off, including some that won Grammy Awards. And every time that the lights would bounce from one part to another of the audience, it would bounce from blue to pink, then to purple. Then at 10 p.m., the game started.
It was a fight-filled game, to be honest. It's to that extent that someone can say, wow, this guy's about to jump from 82 meters to the swimming pool. At the beginning of the week, I was talking about like what the record could be in terms of jumping from a certain height into the swimming pool. But I've actually seen this. He then did a backflip after he made the jump. Then he did like a mermaid backflip and then dived into the pool.
Oh, it would be insane to do that, honestly. So there's a DS. There is a conference meeting at the DS store, so I'm actually not going to interrupt. On one of the days, me and my dad came into this Mr. DIY store to check some house items. I realized that there's swimming cap and goggles as well, and tripods. They have newly put these out too.
And look at that. Got a sofa, and look at the way that they this out. Like a king-size bed and a sofa that makes you put your legs out. That is pure quality right here. Pure quality for a hotel room, in fact. Got out like that, and look at what there is right over here. Okay, yeah, it was blocked by that bus, and now another one is coming. The propeller plane. Yeah, in front of the fashion store, they got this propeller plane. It's like in a private plane, like you're playing Minecraft, you know. I can even say that. I mean, it is like I am just playing a game of Minecraft when I really say that. But when I went to the mall, I have actually found out that there's a bazaar going on, a clothing bazaar where they have some traditional dresses and some hats. I didn't actually get in there, but there was a hell of a line at the part that there's traditional clothes. So yeah, there is a bazaar going on there. freaking orange tree, dude. Is this even an orange tree? I don't even know. But whatever that is going out there at this time of the year. See this tree. Alright, I'll show you a bit from here. Well, okay, it's actually a nectar tree. Look at that. Now, it's actually quite rare in urban city life, but apparently there is a nectar tree somewhere. And that's really, really nice. I would have grabbed a nectar from that tree if I was tall enough, or if this little could get it for me. Wow, look at him. It's like one of those TikTokers that, when they get to film their pet lying down like a Cleopatra, because I've actually seen this a lot with, well, particularly with dogs, not with cats though, but on TikTok there can be such thing that they make their pet do a dance. Like they actually get their pet to dance, and they do it all for TikTok. It's a bit like what that cat just did, but it's like a Cleopatra position. Sometimes I have fun saying that. Alright, I gotta make this really, really quick because my phone's battery will die any minute now. But from downstairs, I'll take a view right here. So yeah, the stairs. So it's actually the basement. They've already done the entrance floor from what you can see. Obviously today was a day off from working, and they've done something really interesting in these rooms as well. There's beds all the way up here, which, since there's nobody in today, which normally at the end of the day they would come to sleep, and some more glass. Well, a big part of that being for the new building, by the way. I'm looking to see, oh wow, yeah guys, I took headphones. I spent a big part of the last hour just sitting there watching a game practice to relax myself after what has been a hell of a day, because sometimes it goes on rants and rampages and like you stump one another. So I actually got to do a review of how it's going downstairs with the construction. I was actually trying to get inside, but there is a lot of stuff on the floor, and it's like, hey, destroy your bits of glasses here. Yeah, I've actually seen some do challenges like that and other demolition stuff, or some basketballs or some volleyballs being squished by the squishing objects and things like that. It can even be a bowl of soup, it could be a beach ball, but it's a bit like those videos on Instagram that you see items get squashed. Oh no, got a spider. No, I'm not scared of it. See? It's 8:10, so it's nearly the end of the day here, in which I went down to the basement of the house that is still being built. I guess that's a clear sign of curiosity. I just went in to take a short tour around there and see what is at the shelter next to it. So I've been getting a lot of messages regarding like when am I going to start my fitness again, and also those messages that there's special events, I think on the 18th and on the 21st of the month at Mars Athletic Club. And I am going to start going there again on Wednesday. So this is going to be a week of a change. So from tomorrow I am going to get into a thing that I limit myself to not more than 2 trips to Starbucks and not more than 2 fast food restaurant visits per week, so that I can actually keep with my plan. I'm not saying that I'm going on a diet. I am going to start again my fitness routine on Wednesday after I finish my drum practice. But that's not all. In an effort to keep my exercise going, I'm going to take at least 1 big street walk per day for the remaining of the time that I am alone in my loft. And not only is it I'm challenging myself to do this, it's just I want to make it work. I want to make my weight loss plans work better, because this is the season that you can have trouble controlling your diet, particularly if you get into a diet. You may have seen videos of people going through weight loss journeys, like at the beginning, like, you know, they take pictures every day for a year as a part of their weight loss journey. Like in the first few pictures, they look to be the size of an elephant, just making up a metaphor. And at the end, they look really, really slim after all that. So you may have seen all of that. So for myself, I want to make it the hardest as I can here as well. So the task that I'm putting myself here is to make it like I did in the 2019 to 2020 period. So when I was still going to school on a daily basis, where on a certain day of the week I would go to the fitness center, I would do a certain amount of exercise, and that did help me on my weight loss. So throughout this period, I am going to do it like that time again. Now, I am going to conclude the vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really hoping that you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow.